Hello everyone! As you know, I recently took a trip in the summer traveling to Europe for 2.5 weeks. I visited London, Rome, Florence, Venice, and also Lourdes in France. So I was eagerly on a quest looking for that perfect bag to take with me as a personal item on the plane. I wanted something that was sizable and it would fit my laptop, a Kindle, and whatever documents I had. If I were to bring my iPad, I wanted that to fit inside as well. A private, secure compartment where I could store my passport and valuables so that it would be easily accessible to me, yet I would also know that it was in a secure place. I also wanted a zippered compartment inside the bag so that I could store my other valuable items such as jewelry pieces or my keys or foreign currency that I wanted to keep with me that was not necessarily something that I wanted to access regularly, but I knew it would be inside my bag in a secured area. And I also wanted a bag that had 2 water bottle compartment spaces that would give me the flexibility of carrying 2 bottles or adding an umbrella or something that I could have easy access to outside my bag. And most importantly, a spacious interior inside the bag that would allow me to store my items, my pouches in a filing cabinet style so that I could easily access and retrieve things that I needed during the flight or while I was traveling. Ideally, I wanted a bag that was not too expensive yet also gave me the versatility of being a work bag as well so that I could use it for travel or for work, just trying to really maximize the value I can get from this bag apart from travel and make it a work bag as well. So I searched and searched throughout the internet looking for all these different brands that were available. There was such a big assortment. I looked at Bellroy, I looked at Alpaca, I looked at Peak Design, but ultimately I decided to go with Aer, a San Francisco company that designs really good quality, well-designed, spacious, durable bags for travel and for work. So if your requirements are similar to mine, stay tuned to find out why I decided to go with this Aer City Tote bag. So here I have the City Tote bag from Aer. It's a versatile and organized city tote bag that really gives you ample storage and also easy access to the things you need. Of course, it's a tote bag, so you do have to carry it on your shoulder. The silhouette is really classy. It's just, a very clean, no frills kind of design. It's very simplistic, yet also has a very modern and edgy look to it as well. And I must admit, the bag is so well designed. There are many pockets that are strategically placed and it really allows you to find your items quickly and easily, especially if you have a lot of small gadgets that you need to carry with you. It features a 1680D Cordura ballistic nylon and of course YKK zippers, which I find to be the most reliable and easy to use zippers. The interior of the bag is lined with a soft woven lining, and I like how the contrast of the interior is different. It's lighter in color, which allows you to really find your things a little easier. Bags that have a black interior makes it really hard to see your items, especially when you're in a plane and it's dark. And just having a lighter interior helps with that contrast and really allows me to find my things a little quicker. The bag has a padded laptop compartment, which is suspended off the base of the bag, which allows a little bit of a shock absorption if you were to drop the bag onto the floor. And it fits up to a 16-inch laptop easily. There's also a slip pocket right in front of the laptop compartment, which is also padded and allows you to put in maybe your tablet, an iPad, documents, any extra electronic devices that you need. It would also be a great place for it. The bag has an interior zipper pocket, which I like because it's hidden away, it's not as easily accessible, and it gives me that peace of mind knowing that there's an area inside this bag that has my valuable items. I also like how it has these 2 stash pockets, which are gusseted with an elastic opening, so it sort of gives you a nice quick stash away just for those things that you don't have a pouch for and you want it to have quick access. This was a great place to put them. Of course, 2 exterior pockets for water bottles is something that I really enjoy having since I like to bring my water bottle and also a drink beverage of maybe my coffee or tea or whatever I feel like. And also it just gives you another place for you to put some loose items or an umbrella if you needed it. There are exterior loops on the bag for you to attach perhaps a HEROCLIP or a Carabiner so that you can hang additional items onto your bag. What I love most is the quick access pocket on the back of the bag. It's zippered. It's a really nicely placed area for my valuables such as my passport or some cash, my wallet, credit cards, because it's easy access for me, but yet it also gives me added security because I would be holding this bag with that pocket against my body, so it just makes it much harder for any potential theft to happen. And of course, the luggage handle pass-through in this bag is also one of the featured designs that I really appreciate, because when you're traveling and you have rollaway luggage, it's just so convenient to secure your tote bag on top of your travel luggage so that you can just roll everything and not have to worry about carrying the weight of this tote bag on your shoulders. The dimensions are listed in the description below, and I'll also put it on the screen. The volume of this bag is 22 liters, which is really sizable, and the weight of it is only 1.8 pounds. So let me talk about some of the pros, the things that I really like about this bag. All in all, I really enjoyed the design of this bag. It really provides everything that I'm looking for and fits the criteria that I wanted in a travel bag, and also being a work bag for me that I can use every day. The interior being so spacious, the different compartments, the area where I can put my laptop and documents is also nice because everything is organized and not just a big tote bag where you throw everything in. So I really enjoy having the organization and the compartments so clearly delineated that I already know where to find my things really easily. I like how I just open this bag and I can see everything in one glance. It's just like a filing cabinet, as I say, and so, you know, if I wanted to take something out, it's easy. If I want to put something back in, it's equally easy as well. I don't really need to rummage and reorganize things to fit everything in if I were to carry a backpack. I also really enjoy the two stash pockets, the interior pocket for me to put away my valuable items. I really enjoy the fact that it has a secure pocket outside of the bag for me to put my passport and important documents that is easy access for me, yet also secure because I know it's against my body, and so that's really convenient and really well thought out. And of course, the two water bottle compartments is always a plus. I enjoy having these areas. It does eat into the volume of the bag internally, because depending on the size of your water bottle, it will push into your interior compartment. And again, there's also this huge external pocket that has a waterproof zippered area. This is actually a sizable pocket because the zipper is vertical. It actually allows you to sort of sort the items that you want to store in this pocket from the right side and the left side. So this can be a con as well, which I'll elaborate later, but also it has its purpose of letting you sort of organize your items in the right and left compartments. And of course, I like the look and style of the bag. It looks very sleek and trendy when you carry it on your shoulder and you're walking with it. And then the material is just amazing. It's just this durable ballistic nylon, so you know no matter how much you scruff this bag up, it's going to hold to the test of time. All right, so let's get to the cons, and there are a list of them for me, and I'll tell you why. First and foremost, this bag can get heavy, especially if you have a laptop, a tablet, some documents, and especially when you have a water bottle. This one is from YETI. I really enjoy this water bottle. It's 26 ounces, which is over 700 milliliters. But then because the bottle itself is pretty heavy on its own, and then when you add water to it, it really can weigh up to maybe 2 to 3 pounds. And so carrying this water bottle in my bag along with another beverage can really make this bag heavy. And the shoulder straps are pretty thin and they're not padded as well. So when you carry such a heavy weight, just say your bag weighs around 15 to 20 pounds, you can really feel that pinch on your shoulder. I would not recommend carrying this bag, especially with all the weight, for long duration because you'll really feel the strain on your shoulder. Ideally, it's a bag where you take to work, you put it in your car, you drive away, and then you just, carry this bag for short durations is manageable. But anything longer than that, if you had to walk maybe for 20 to 30 minutes, this bag would be pretty painful to carry. Another thing I don't enjoy as much is the laptop compartment is not its separate zippered area. It is a part of the main compartment of the bag. So if you were to spill some liquids or spill some food, the laptop itself is just more exposed to any external elements that can get into the bag. And additionally, because the zipper area of this bag doesn't really enclose the entire bag, if there were to be heavy rain and you had electronic devices in the bag, the potential of rain or moisture getting into the bag is pretty high and could also be damaging to your electronics. So keep that in mind if you are going to be in a place where you're going to be exposed to a lot of moisture. Maybe this design of the bag with the zipper being open on two sides is not ideal. Another pet peeve of mine is the Velcro of the laptop compartment compartment tends to catch on the inner fleece lining of the laptop compartment. And, you know, it's not a big issue, but for me, you know, because I have to remove the Velcro off that area, I do wonder if after extended use that it will make the fleece or the lining more frayed or a little more worn out. So this is something that is not a deal breaker, but not my ideal preference. Of course, if I could have a separate zipper compartment, that would be the best case scenario. But of course, it would add to the weight of the bag, and the bag would probably have a different look to it. So, you know, all these things, you sort of have to weigh them out and see which one matters to you more. And now let's talk about the front zipper pocket area. Okay, the bag does look sleek with this vertical zipper, and it's also waterproof, but I don't really see the reason for it to be that way. First of all, the vertical zipper is not really a very efficient way to use this pocket because it's vertical. It's a little bit strange in terms of putting your things inside the bag. I actually find myself not really using this front pocket very much. At most, I would put wet wipes or some hand sanitizer or some easy access, inexpensive items in this area. I just didn't find it to be very secure. It didn't really organize my things. It's a decent sized pocket, but then it's also thin. You know, if I were to really stuff a sweater in it, I could, but it would also take away the interior compartment volume. So I didn't find this front pocket to be very useful. It's more of a design aesthetic, and unfortunately, you know, it's just a big area with a nice zipper that doesn't really get used that much. And then while I was on the airplane, you know, I took Delta. I was in economy, and as you know, the seats are really cramped and tight together. So I was able to fit the City Tote bag under the seat in front of me, but it was a bit of a squeeze. And in terms of leg room, after placing this bag in the under the seat compartment in front of me, there was no leg room. Pretty much there wasn't really much space for you. Perhaps if you didn't really have anything that was delicate, you could still rest your feet on top of your bag. That would be an option, but just know that if you're on a long flight and you need that extra legroom to stretch your feet out, this bag will take away that space for you. And one more thing is, this bag can make your carry-on luggage top heavy, meaning because you have your laptop and, you know, your other devices and all your personal items in this tote bag, and you're placing it in your wheeled carry-on luggage, there is a tendency for it to topple over if you do not place things in a proper way, because of the fact that, you know, the tote bag probably will have the heavier items, given that you'll have your laptop and your water bottle. So that's also something to keep in mind when you stow away your luggage and you have the two pieces together. There is a chance for it to fall over. But all in all, I'm really happy with my purchase. I've been using it for 2 months already. In August, I had it as my travel bag, and now in September I'm using it as my work bag, and that's really how I realized that the weight of this bag can really eat into your shoulders, but I still enjoy it. I love the fact that it has all these compartments and it allows me to organize all my things, and I can carry everything pretty much that I want with me on a day-to-day basis. So would I buy this bag? Again, the answer is yes, and I highly recommend you to check it out. A lot of the Aer bags are really well designed, and there's so many out there as well. So stay tuned, and if you haven't already, please hit that like and subscribe button, and I'll see you again in my next video. Bye now.